I'm working currently with Accenture. So my profile is completely into Ariba. When I compare Akshay's training with what I could make out from the demo sessions that I took from others was Akshay was more comfortable, and he was very proactive in hand holding and also in clearing all the basic terminology doubts and all, which was really very helpful for a non-SAP guy. Firstly, I highly recommend people to try with Akshay's training because, as I said, it is he gives a very fundamental base for either an SAP guy or a non-SAP guy in the market. So in this kind of a platform, training platform, we also share knowledge of other applications, which would even give an add-on to the entire training platform.
Hi Manjunath, how are you?
Hey Akshay, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Can you tell our viewers where you are working, right? I'll build your profile. Okay, and how my training helped you. Right? Feedback about my training.
The reason I selected Akshay's training was he was too much fundamentally driven training. It was a fundamentally driven training, and it was more like a very close hand-holding that he was giving for all the trainees who were in my batch. And moreover, when I compare Akshay's training with people the others who give the training outside, the difference, what I could make out from the demo sessions that I took from others was Akshay was more comfortable, and he was very proactive in hand holding and also in clearing all the basic terminology doubts and all, which was really very helpful for a non-SAP guy. Though I had very basic understanding about SAP MM as such, but when I joined, after I completed his course, it was it gave me a very comprehensive and holistically a better picture of how the entire ERP works. Which was really helpful for me. And the reason I wanted to learn MM or S4HANA was because when Ariba and these SAP products, when they talk to each other, we need to understand how every system functionally and technically, the feasibilities and how they can talk to each other, through what modes that they can talk. And though the master data flows between and the transactional data flows between two systems, it's also equally important to understand the dynamics and the functionality of SAP MM. So that was the reason. And the guidance, what I can give to the freshers or people, firstly, I highly recommend people to try with Akshay's training because, as I said, it is he gives a very fundamental base for either an SAP guy or a non-SAP guy in the market by giving all the basic documentation, the knowledge sharing, and even he's so comfortable, we can reach out to him at any point in time, asking him any basic kind of queries that we have. He was really helpful throughout the entire course. Anywhere and any stupid question we can ask him, and he'll be in a position to explain us in layman terms, because for a non-technical guy, it will be really difficult to understand what is SAP and how things work in SAP. So I would really recommend people to join Akshay's training, and also not the last thing that I want to say. So commercially, he's been very reasonable, and with comparatively to the trainers outside, they are too expensive, and also I don't think they are very much strong in terms of training as such. Yeah. So Akshay has a step-by-step plan or a process to teach an end user or what I call as a SAP or a non-SAP guy to bring them into the consulting field. So and I've even seen people, the freshers, getting jobs, and he also gives a handholding and a better guidance for people to get into jobs after taking his training, which was really a end-to-end caring that he does from the scratch, from the day one where we join his training and till he or she gets a job in the market. So overall, thanks Akshay for the wonderful support that you provided. The training methodology and the process of training was really very good and well planned. And last but not the least, the project analysis or the project kind of training that Akshay gives, I have not seen it elsewhere. So everybody covers the basic fundamental functional concepts and within the ERP, but on top of it, Akshay also provides us all the project related classes, the projects that he is managing. So he gives insights about that, which would help us to even more understand how actually the projects work in the real world. So yeah, thanks Akshay. This is what I have for you, and all the best for your future endeavor.
Thank you, Manjunath. So one more thing I wanted to ask. So many freshers are calling me, right? Can you give any guidance for them? They can, as you are a Ariba consultant, right? You learned MM also, right? So if they are going for how their profile, they are learning directly consultant level for Ariba and MM. They are learning initially which profile they need to choose. Ariba they need to choose, or MM they need to choose. If they are getting jobs or not, in market jobs are there or not. Right? What is your suggestion for freshers? Not experienced one, if just pass out freshers will be there, right? So because I have seen, right, many institutes are there. They are they are directly training them in final year only. Whenever they are going degree, right? In engineering only, they are in final year. They are training them. They are taking more than 1 lakh, 1.5 lakhs and all they are taking, and they will do the certification, and they are training them. And once they come out, they don't have job. With that certificate they have, right, they are not getting the job. So what is the solution for this? Can you explain?
So these might be the challenges that everybody would face over a period of time. Again, it's a life cycle, right? Sometimes when I passed out from my college, it was a very bad time. We didn't have job for 3-4 months. It was a recession then, so we can't predict. But SAP being an ERP platform in the market everybody knows that SAP is almost leading in the ERP platform. So learning SAP along with other SAP products would definitely be an advantage in any organization, and understanding the nuances of other products. Say for example, if someone is learning SAP S/4HANA, and if you have some basic understanding of other cloud applications, like most of the organizations, they kind of integrate with S/4HANA with other cloud applications like Fieldglass, SAP Ariba, or Concur. So all these products, if you know at least the fundamentals of all these cloud applications, it would be really helpful. And there is a huge demand in the market for SAP consulting and any kind of SAP related activities. So even now, in our batch, when I joined with Akshay, I saw a lot of people from non-SAP background. They were end users, they were functional guys, or what I would say category managers in many of the organizations. So they wanted to, actually they have aspirations to get into consulting field. So and it was very when such training, such methodology is implemented during the training, it really helps them to mold them properly, giving them the right information that they need to excel in their career, which is very much important. And even to add on to this, so we all, people, the trainees, we all come from a different background, right? So I'm an Ariba guy. So we have there might be a field glass guy whose aspiration is to learn S4. So in this kind of a platform, training platform, we also share knowledge of other applications, which would even give an add-on to the entire training platform. So this is what I wanted to say.
So my suggestion would be for freshers is, so if they are learning consultant level, right? So initially whatever job they are getting, right? So they need to go for it. Right? Don't wait for consultant level job only.
Yeah,
right?
It's all
whatever,
slowly there would be opportunities coming in, but you all have to take in whatever you all get and start. The more projects you all work, the more experience you all get, and the more knowledge you all will gain. So that is all about consulting and the technology field.
Thank you so much, Manjunath. All the best for your career.
Thank you so much. You too. Have a great day.
Thank you.